Unit 1. Reading. Dirty dishes in the sink, dusty furniture, grubby carpets, filthy floors, unmade beds, overflowing rubbish bins, and smelly laundry in the basket. Could you live in such a mess?
In the past, women stayed at home and did all of the household chores while men went out to work. The father or sons rarely helped, but sometimes the daughters did. However, those days are long gone. But despite this change, many teenagers believe that their parents, and more particularly their mothers, are the only ones who should pick up, tidy, wash, clean and clear. Are you one of those teens? Or do you help out? It's a sad fact that just when children are mature enough to really help in the house, they become too involved with their schoolwork, part-time jobs and other activities to be of much help. They always seem too busy to lend a hand around the house. Even so, teenagers should be careful not to make extra work for others. The truth is that no one is too busy to do these simple chores, and anyone claiming otherwise is probably just being lazy. So what happens when parents become sick and tired of their children's excuses? Jessica Stillwell faced this very problem. Her 3 daughters didn't lift a finger at home, so she went on strike. It all began on a typically busy Saturday when Jessica was rushing around all over the town taking her daughters to and from sports, shopping for the family and running errands. That evening, when she put her feet up for the first time all day, she looked around at the mess in her home and realised with a shock that she hadn't made any of it. Stillwell went on strike there and then and stayed on strike for 6 days. Incredibly, they didn't even notice what was happening until day 3 of the strike. By then, dishes had piled up in the sink, dirty plates were still on the dining table, and smelly socks were on the bedroom floors. It wasn't until day 5 that the girls started to clean up the house, blaming one another for the mess. During the clean-up, Stillwell sat on the sofa drinking coffee that her daughters had made for her. Stillwell says it was shocking to see how much of what she did for her children were things that they were perfectly capable of doing on their own. She hadn't asked them to help because she didn't want to argue with them, or because it was faster and simpler to do it herself. What's the situation in your home? Do you do your fair share, or do you expect others to clean up after you? If your mum or dad went on strike, who would break first, them or you?